In a few weeks, Bennett and I are actually heading to go work for Mercy Ships for a year and a half. For those of you who don't know, Mercy Ships is a hospital ship. It is a Christian organization, and they do free surgeries, training and medical capacity building in West Africa. So during our time on Mercy Ships, I'm going to be first serving as a crew nurse, followed by serving as a pediatric ward nurse. Bennett has the opportunity to serve as a staff development training facilitator, and he'll be working with both the international staff and volunteers and the local crew.
So both Megan and I have a passion for missions and a passion and a heart for Africa. And I think that God leading us in that, it really starts with that. Not everybody wakes up and decides, I want to move to Africa for 18 months to go work on a ship. So seeing God even working in just the desires of our heart and what we want to do and where we want to be is kind of where it begins for us. And then this process of figuring out where we would go really came down to there being a lot of open doors and a lot of opportunities, but also a lot of closed doors. We've had a lot of big opportunities as well that would have seen us stay here, that were, they seemed like great opportunities, great jobs, and we've had to turn those down because we just feel so strongly that God desires us to be overseas. So we're choosing to follow Him over there and saying kind of no to the comfortable and the more secure opportunities that we had here.
I've actually previously served with Mercy Ships, and so I'm actually really excited to go back and just to be part of the transforming work and the healing and the spiritual healing that people find, the patients find when they journey onto the ship.
I'm really excited to be able to work in such a diverse environment on the ship. There's typically over 40 nations represented and volunteers that are serving on Mercy Ships at any given time. So being able to be in such a diverse environment that really represents the global church, being united for the common purpose of transforming the lives of people is just really exciting for me.
So while I was serving in Cameroon before, there was a lady who came to our ship, and she had a big facial deformity. And so she came to the ship, and she had never felt love, is how she described. She was left by her community, left by her husband. And when she came to the ship, after she was with us for a few months, she actually encountered Jesus, and she described the love that she felt. It was the first time she ever felt any hope for her life and had a purpose and a reason to live. So yeah, we just invite you all to join us in prayer. Some things that we would like some prayer for include just our final preparations here in Canada as we prepare to leave and as we prepare to say a lot of goodbyes. Additionally, one of the things that could have the potential of impacting our service and when we actually open up the hospital in Dakar is COVID-19, unfortunately. And while we are hopefully reaching the end of the pandemic here, that is not the case in Africa. And right now, numbers are actually rapidly rising, and they do not have access to vaccines. And so just, pray for this pandemic that's still going on in much of the world, and that Mercy Ships would be able to make the preparations and everything that they need to in order for us to actually begin serving again.
Yeah, so some of the ways that you guys can support us as we prepare to go and while we're overseas is we'd especially covet your prayers. Just knowing that people are thinking of us and praying for us is just fantastic. And then secondly, while we're on Mercy Ships, we're actually volunteering, and in a very unique volunteering way where we actually pay to be on the ship. So supporting us financially would be huge. While Megan and I are prepared to cover some of the costs of our trip, we're really hoping to be able to partner with as many people as possible. That there would be just opportunity for people to give and support the mission that Mercy Ships is all about, and just transforming the lives of the vulnerable and marginalized of the world. If you want more information about that, please feel free to talk to us or send us a message. and we'd love to be able to connect you with mercy ships and that process. And then we're also going to be sending out like a monthly newsletter, so feel free to sign up for that as well. It'd just be great to be able to share with you guys what's going on while we're overseas, and also hear back from you guys too as to how we can be praying and supporting you at Horizon Church.